Who murdered Joachim Peiper? The strange death of Himmler's favorite warrior. A Nazi officer, a mysterious death, and decades of unanswered questions. What really happened to Hitler's most infamous SS commander? 1. The man behind the legacy. Joachim Peiper. Joachim Peiper was one of the most controversial figures of World War II, a high-ranking Waffen-SS officer known for his charisma, ruthlessness, and unyielding loyalty to Heinrich Himmler and Adolf Hitler. Born in 1915 into an upper-middle-class family, Peiper rose quickly through the ranks of the SS, becoming Heinrich Himmler's personal adjutant at just 23 years old. By the end of the war, he had earned both admiration from his superiors and infamy for his role in atrocities such as the Malmedy Massacre, where American prisoners of war were executed during the Battle of the Bulge. After serving time in prison for war crimes, Peiper attempted to rebuild his life in post-war Europe. But on July 14, 1976, his turbulent existence came to a violent and puzzling end when his body was found charred beyond recognition inside his home in Treves, France. Officially ruled as murder, Peiper's death remains shrouded in mystery, sparking decades of speculation about who wanted him dead and why. 2. The night of the fire. What happened in Treves? On that fateful night, neighbors reported hearing gunshots followed by flames engulfing Peiper's remote farmhouse. When firefighters arrived, they discovered the remains of the former SS officer slumped over a desk, surrounded by debris, and set it ablaze, an act designed not only to kill, but also to obliterate evidence. Key details of the crime scene: missing documents. Among the ashes were remnants of documents related to Peiper's wartime activities, leading some to believe the attackers sought to destroy incriminating records or silence him permanently. No witnesses. Living in rural isolation, Peiper had few visitors, making it easier for his killers to strike without interference. Despite these clues, no arrests were ever made, leaving the case unsolved. 3. Motives and suspects. Who wanted Peiper dead? Peiper's dark past provided no shortage of potential enemies, each with their own motives for revenge or retribution. Below are the leading theories surrounding his murder. Theory 1. Revenge by resistance fighters. During WO2, Peiper commanded units responsible for massacres of civilians and prisoners across Europe, including Belgium, France, and Italy. After the war, many survivors and families of victims harbored deep resentment toward him. Some speculate that members of anti-Nazi resistance groups tracked him down to exact justice outside the law. Theory 2. Jewish vengeance squads. In the aftermath of the Holocaust, clandestine organizations like Nakam, a Jewish group seeking vengeance for the genocide, targeted former Nazis. While there's no concrete evidence linking them directly to Peiper's death, his notoriety makes him a plausible target for such operations. Theory 3. Political rivals within neo-Nazi circles. Ironically, Peiper's efforts to distance himself from neo-Nazi movements after the war may have angered extremists who viewed him as a traitor. His refusal to engage publicly with far-right ideologies alienated some within these circles, possibly prompting retaliation. Theory 4. French nationalist sentiment. Living in France under an assumed name, Peiper remained a polarizing figure among locals aware of his identity. Anti-German sentiment lingered long after the war, and some believe local nationalists took matters into their own hands to rid their community of a hated symbol of occupation. 4. The cover-up theory. Was it a conspiracy? Adding to the intrigue is the possibility that Peiper staged his own death to escape persecution. Throughout his life, he demonstrated remarkable resourcefulness and cunning, traits that could have allowed him to fake his demise. However, this theory lacks substantial evidence, as investigators confirmed his identity through dental records and other forensic means. Others suggest that government agencies, whether French, German, or even American, may have orchestrated his assassination to prevent embarrassing revelations about wartime collaborators or intelligence operations. If true, this would mean Piper's death was part of a larger conspiracy involving powerful institutions. 5. Why does Piper's death still matter? Decades later, Joachim Peiper continues to captivate historians, true crime enthusiasts, and conspiracy theorists alike. His story raises uncomfortable questions about accountability, forgiveness, and the lingering scars of war. Was his murder an act of vigilante justice? By examining his life and death, we gain insight into the complexities of post-war Europe, a continent grappling with unresolved trauma, political instability, and the enduring legacy of fascism. Conclusion: unanswered questions and enduring mysteries. The strange death of Joachim Peiper serves as a chilling reminder of how history's ghosts refuse to rest. Whether he fell victim to vengeful individuals, ideological adversaries, or covert operatives, his murder underscores the moral ambiguities and unfinished business left in the wake of World War II.